and welcome back to the Geek and Bee. I am Bianca, the Bee in the Geek and Bee. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is another John subscription box, of course. So I have been getting these Book of Shadow boxes. I buy them myself. I've done 3 other videos. This is the 4th box in this series. And really excited. So I have opened it already, so it's not a surprise. I don't have the patience to wait when I'm super excited. I've been waiting for a box for so long. I can't wait to open it on camera. So I've already opened it, but I'm going to show you guys what's inside of it and tell you what I think about it. And then we'll continue from there, okay? But first, almost forgot, I like to always say, you guys should always celebrate your geekiness. There is nothing wrong with being weird, dorky, or geeky, and you should not let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, so let's get to it with this box. So I actually in love with it. There's a lot of stuff in this box that I really, really like, and really excited about it. So I'm going to show you some of the things I'm not too crazy on. Some of the things are really nice. Some things, one thing I am ecstatic about, and I freaking love it. And we'll go from there. Okay? So, I guess we'll start off with one thing, and it is the Phoebe Halliwell miniature. Alright, so they have this Halliwell Manor miniature set thing, collection where they have little parts. They have so far they had 2 scenes, the kitchen and the attic, part of the attic, and then we have a Book of Shadows. We have Kit the Cat, Leo, and Piper. And since this box is Phoebe themed, it's Phoebe. Alright, so we have one to add to the collection, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait to add it to the rest. I have a shelf on my bookshelf that's dedicated to all things charmed with my Book of Shadows and all that stuff. So I'm super happy about it. The next thing, I'm going to wait and just show one of my favorite things a little later. But the next thing, I think I've seen something about it. It's nice, but it's also basic, so I'm not too crazy on it. But it's the Bay Mirror mug. So it's nicely themed. It really is nicely themed because she works for the Bay Mirror, and it's cool because it's almost like a replica type feeling item, because the fact of it's like a basic mug, and you go and it has the Bay Mirror on it as if you really work there. So that is kind of cool. I'm a little sad because I love mugs, I do, but I like a nice design mug or something. But this is still nice. I'm picky. What can you do? Alright, the next item is also something that I was very surprised at. It's pretty cool, but I'm not too crazy on pin-wise, and it is a Kill It Before It Dies pin, which, if you guys know, is one of Phoebe's favorite movies from, I believe it's the 1st season. They did a whole thing where they came out, characters from the actual movie came out, and it's like a whole thing. And they bring it up a little later on with Cole, too. But it was actually very interesting and very cool they did this. The next item, I thought it to be super cool, but unfortunately it didn't work out as well. So they have, and I also a little annoyed because they did 2 themes, the same themed, and with all the seasons they have of Charmed, I wish they did a little bit more different variations of items. So I'll tell you what it is. So we have the amazing Phoebe. Alright, it's a Book of Shadows item. I believe they accompany themselves. I'll go through the little booky thingy. And it's the coolest thing ever. Look. It's a magic 8-ball, which is the coolest thing ever. I was so excited. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. The only problem is it doesn't work correctly. Like, when you do a magic 8-ball, it kind of works a little better now. But you shake it. Alright, I'm not going to tell you what my question is. Alright, hold on, I'm going to change it. Okay. And let's see what it says. Unfortunately, like most magic 8-balls are supposed to automatically pop up. This one, you kind of have to constantly shake it. Consult me later. Alright, I'll do that. This one's a little harder. It's actually working a little bit better now, maybe because I had it up this way. But it's working a little bit better, but you kind of have to do a couple shakes before it works out. But I still think this is actually a really, really, really cool idea. The only thing is if the actual part worked a little bit better, but actually I'm really in love with the idea and what they did with it. Like, I knew what it was from like this hole in the box, so it was really, really cool considering she's the amazing Phoebe, she tells the future, and of course to find out answers to your questions for the future, you do a magic 8-ball. Hello. So that was actually really nice. Simple design, but it still worked out pretty well. Alright. And then I'm going to show you two other things, but I'm going to show you one of my most favorite things that I was super excited about, and I really, really love it. And I am, like, dying. It's a not the bath towel. It's a beach towel. I thought it was, like, a fleece. And look, can you tell? It has scales on it. Golden yellow scales, like a mermaid. Alright, and it has a phrase on it. So it says, I cannot ignore the call of the sea. And it has the triquetra, which is the charmed symbol, which I love. So this is obviously, see, it's really actually nicely done. It feels a little weird now to me, and apologies if my fingers look a little weird. If you notice, I was working on my cosplay for the expo and got a little glue all over my fingers. But this I so love. Like, I do go to the pool, my aunt's pool, a lot, and I did buy the magic carpet beach towel, which I have not used yet. But I might take this one with me. I'm actually going tomorrow, and I might take it with me to use because it is so freaking cool, and I love it. Oh, like I understand. I would have liked it, but if it was a blanket, like a fleece. Only because of the fact of I don't only use beach towels during the summertime, and I actually don't even hardly ever. I don't go to the beach because I don't like the sand. I can't stand the sand, and I not the greatest swimmer, so I like to be enjoying the water, and I always very scared to do so in case something happens or the tide takes me. I'll pretty much die, so I don't take that chance. I prefer the pool, and I don't know. Maybe I'll start using it now. I haven't used my other one yet, but this one, I'm like, how can you not? Oh my god, I love it. It's one of my favorite things. But it's a second favorite. I'm going to show you my first favorite in a second. So, of course, they have to have the print. So, it's a Phoebe Halliwell one. I've actually seen this before. And it's her in front of the Book of Shadows. And it goes with the Piper one because she's as well sitting in the attic with the Book Shadows. One thing I didn't realize, and maybe you might have noticed, is this, and I love it because of what it is. I wish they didn't stick to the same theme too often. That's what I was talking about, is they did kind of the same theme for more than one item. But it's like a replica mini poster of the amazing Phoebe poster, which I love! Oh my god, this is my all-time favorite one. Beautiful cardstock, a little shimmery. I am in love. This is my favorite item in the box, for sure. And I can't wait to go and like maybe get a little frame for it so I can put it up on my shelf or up on the wall. Oh, I'm so happy with this one. Love it. I am so happy. Which I was glad because I was a little iffy on this print only because when I love art. I really do. One of my favorite things when I go to like New York Comic Con, and as you can see behind me is I love art. Like I had to control myself at Artist Alley because I had to try not to get so many like different new art. But I do love it, and when I see stuff like when you see subscription boxes and prints, a lot of them are originally made art, and that's what I was hoping for in the continuation of this box. We got one that I absolutely love, the Halliwell Manor, which I'm hoping to visit soon when I go to the expo. I'm gonna make a trip to in LA to go see the house, which I'm so excited about. Oh my god, yes. Okay, let's continue. And I'll do a video on that one probably. That or just show you photos. But like I was saying, I was really hoping to get more actual art, not like images, because I'm not really likely to use these images or do anything with them or hang them up because they're just basic images I can get online. Except the other one, the Piper one I have never seen. This one I've seen. But I was really hoping for that one. Alright? And that's the box! We got a good amount of stuff, so my all-time favorite item is this amazing Phoebe poster replica. And then my second favorite item is the beach towel because it's the coolest thing ever. And it's so cute, and I love what they did with it and how they did it. It goes all well into the whole thing of beach mermaid, you know. And I do love myself a mermaid. But yes, alright. So that was the box. We got a good amount of stuff. The only thing I'm not too crazy on the most, really, is between the mug and the pin. I love me some pins, and I was hoping for, like, a nice enamel pin. But they mainly did, like, an image type thing. I'm not really sure the exact name of this pin. But it's still nice. It's not bad. So, we have our Bay Mirror little pamphlet cheat sheet, as Cherry Wallace likes to call it. So we have the amazing Phoebe Poster prints by Wade Adams Warlock Art. So he designed it himself, which actually, I'm going to look more into him to see if he has any other, like, charmed art, because that's actually pretty awesome. So this value is at $12. We have the amazing Phoebe Answer Ball. So they call it slightly different, created by fan mail. Alright, and then we have the Halliwell Manor miniature of Phoebe Halliwell by, I'll say T. Thompson. I'll probably put the name on here again. I cannot pronounce the first name, and I'll feel bad if I actually say it wrong. But that artist is the same person who's done all the other miniatures, and I'm guessing he'll continue doing it. We have the Golden Mermaid microfiber towel. And this is created by fan mail themselves as well. We have the Bay Mirror mug by fan mail. Oh, and also I forgot to say, the Magic 8 Ball retails for $12. The towel by $20, and the miniature $12 as well. The mug is retail for $15 by fan mail. Most of this is actually by fan mail. Normally they tend to branch out with stuff and do it from other people, but this one they made pretty much almost all of this. The Kill Before It Dies VHS cover enamel pin. Alright, not bad though. That one's by fan mail, and the last one, the portrait by also the same person who's in the last portrait, which I'll probably put the name. I'll show you the name. Hold on. Right there. And then I'll show you the name of the last person. Right there. Because I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, because I would feel bad. And then it has an Ask Phoebe section where it just has all these questions and see which one you guys can answer, which is actually pretty interesting. They have a Bespelled by Phoebe, giving a bunch of a couple different spells that was created by Phoebe herself, or ones that she said. So he has the spell to turn men into animals, which is hilarious because literally today of filming, I watched that episode early on, so it was really funny. Spell to make yourself smart, which is one I've always wanted to kind of be able to use myself. And then a spell to change your look. And this is the one from, I think, the last season when they go and they fake their own deaths. And they have to go and make themselves different, but they look the same to their own family members, you know what I'm saying. Alright, so the theme for the next box, which is not coming until October, and it's P3 theme. So this is what they show you. So I'm very interested in that one. I am going to continue with this box. Like, I tell myself every day I'm going to continue every time. This one's not too bad. I actually really did like it. A lot of the stuff in it's pretty amazing. I'm looking at the guy who made the poster because I freaking love it. The only thing I really didn't like much was the pen. The picture is really kind of blah, and then the mug, but only because I like a nicely specially designed mug, you know, a different mug. This one, it's pretty awesome, but it's also like, I don't know, basic. It's just me. You can like it. It's your choice. But yeah, and I am super excited for the next box. Looks like they're not gonna do every sister in a row theme, because they did Piper, Phoebe, so they're gonna push it to do P3. So this one I'm interested in to see what they do. Maybe we'll get like an actual P3 pin of the actual whatchamacalls club, and it's probably also have to do with the power of 3. That's what they mean by P3. So I'm excited for it, and I cannot wait for the next box, and we have a while for that one. And that's it. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know what you think. Have you guys been getting this subscription box? Which one is your favorite one so far? My all-time favorite box out of the series has to be the first one, only because everything it kind of came with. I just loved it, especially that Book of Shadows like journal, which I still am planning on making it my own Book of Shadows, because I don't have one I can afford to really buy an actual one because they're super expensive, like a custom made one. So I'm gonna make one myself. I'm planning on working on that eventually. We'll have to wait and see how that one goes. But yeah, I loved it. I'm super happy with it. I'm so excited for the next one, and I cannot wait. Like I've said before, have you guys got any of the boxes from the Book of Shadows? I'll put all the information below as well. If so, let me know down below. What did you like from this box? Anything particular you liked the most? Let me know as well. And that's it. Alright, guys. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.